life, because game 4 begins, ladies and gentlemen, and we're in here. OUG Mike off of this bar as AS and Verse are looting up to the Ephemeros region. Mike still has no weapon but an armor and a dream as Knockos with this weapon.
JL, AS, Verse starting off on the spawn. Old school versus new school. JDG's Verse, no armor to each other's name. They are willing to commit to this. AS takes the fight, jumps in there, but Verse is like, whoa, let's get some armor first. We don't got to do this dance right now, but AS wants to smoke. Gold F is going to be invested. Combo break down. Tarka still has a trap left to him. Nice sliding R&B, able to get the stagger, not able to get the follow-up. Looks for the uppercut. Now Mike going to activate, comes down with the F1. AS is going to take down the first kill, get that first blood. Alliance Frost was going to get a kill onto Shaw. Mike now with the white armor, gonna slow things down. Knows that AS has the ult advantage. Will Mike take this fight? He's been really calculated right now. Goes in with the delayed one charge parry, double tap dodge down. He's gonna clank the soul break. One charge coming out, gets the stagger. Goes for the jumping LMB, gets a lot of chip damage, but AS is going to get that big damage off the soul break, but the F1 is going to break up that combo. Only soft true. Now Mike with the trident true gets that armor reset. Round 2, JL's AS, very aggressive all spawn, wants to get active, wants to get on the scoreboard. He wants that pop-off game, but Mike calm, cool, and collected, waiting, biding his time, wants the opener that he would like. Notices that his opponent is going to be fading away. No more armor pods to AS. The next attack will be all in, but Mike doesn't want to be a part of it. CDY lurking on the outside with the Tarka, the tried and true, the GOAT Tarka himself, looking for some action.
This is difficult for CDY, and having that armor into place, AS is looking to try to hold the horizontals here as he can. He's also very careful about choosing out his weapons. You saw him switch out to the dual halberds as a way of trying to contest Mike as he was trying to escape to the rooftop. So let's take a look at seeing here the counter ult coming out from AS, and he's looking to try to get CDY out, who had already canceled ult. So we're going to see him at a 50% ult deficit for the rage bar. CDY is using this cliff side, very nicely done through the bamboo forest line, and just trying to catch those scare rushes and burning time through AS's ult, who's at 20%. F1 engaged from CDY, and F1 in response from AS as a way of trying to bait this one out. Mike is looking into the chase game here as Arano is also making his way to this region. AS looking to try to go ahead. Backing off here would be his best option. If anything comes out here from Arano, it will be looking to try to capitalize on any low health target. F1 from Mike, though, forces anyone in the vicinity to get pushed off. Is going to be able to not hit any targets, but has ultimate in just a couple of percentage points for his rage bar. Now, as CDY is making his way towards the north end, Mike is the first one to reach his lead, holding the verticals, finds a parry. It might be a good chance for CDY to see about the ultimate charge coming out here as an R&B from the staff coming in from Arano, the arm from the fan. Mike making sure he can get parried again, not to his intention, but though, as the horizontal comes out from AS from the backline and CDY is being hunted. Arano finds a sweeping kill, and the soul bloom pickup is going to be earned out here from AS as a result. And as you can see, Arano's just chasing him down, making sure this could be a happenstance. The F1 comes out here from AS that's burned, and now with the effect of Arano having to worry and calculate how much time he has left on ultimate, will take the time to disengage, using the forbidden seal to his way to disengage this whole fight as AS is able to get out of here for the loot game Raven. And as it comes through, Mike is still lurking and he's still hunting.
EWG's around a good job going into no ult zone, able to stagger his ultimate, denying any chance of someone else popping an ultimate, but OUG Mike does not need ultimate in order to fight you. He's coming in hot. He's coming in with the blue nunnies. Arano spacing out, has purple staff to his name. Mike triple cancels the one charge, but Arano wisely spaces out, scouts out what Mike is cooking. Max range LMB is going to go for the grapple cancel, but Arano calls it out, gets an uppercut combo for himself. Mike, yo, we're going to do that. That's what we're doing. We're throwing blues then, son. Arano eating a ton of blues, and now Mike finally gets what he wants, able to get the half charge LMB, gets that stagger, baits out the combo break. F1's going to be invested now. Arano trying to back off right now, but Mike keeping up the aggression is going to get parried for too much aggression. Now Mike down to his last leg, both of them opting out to go for a heal. Arano is going to get one heal off, both 2 neutral reads, 3 neutral reads for Arano. He is going to release the one shot. They both clank. Arano trying to back out again, but Mike staying on top of him with the F1 and taking another risk, throwing out the one charge. Arano now against the ropes, going to be holding, fading out the staff focus slide, creating so much space for Arano, but Mike looking for the snipe with The bow is going to come flying in. Arano has to be careful. He is going to force out the heal. He does go for a tap dodge. He's trying to fade out. Right now, Arano with the high ground, with the staff. Tensions are high. Who's going to take this down? Both of them are hard committing. Mike is going to have to fade away. He has to be careful right now. He doesn't have ultimate. Arano has a chance to close this out. Unfortunately for Mike, another player's coming in as well. He finally has ultimate. Tessa ult's going to come out. He is going to hit the hottie, but Mike is looking for the kill. He is going to get taken down by Verse. He's going to get 2 for 1. It's a buy one, get one free. He's going to eat 2 kills again. Verse on the board. Massive third party for JDG's Verse on the Tessa.
Verse was thinking about buying the muffins, and he finds out he gets another pair for 4 for free. Yo, it's a deal. And for Verse right then and there, he's got himself at 90% rage right now for finding those soul blooms. CDY in the vicinity off of this ridge line, though. Kind of scary right now because AS is right there behind him looking for the parry. There's the F1. There's punch. It's going to be avoided. CDY knows his character better than anyone. But will AS be able to circumvent a victory against the master himself? AS looking for this chance here for the parry. It's not going to happen here as CDY is just catching those crouch LMBs, and both of them are low into the zone. Soul bloom is picked up on time as CDY finds the armor and the heal necessary to come back into this game. You can see him like, man, you don't even know how to play this guy, man. And I'm like, oh man, you got violence unsighted on sight. CDY gets himself back into the zone, and AS is still in the game, so there's another chance for these targets to go back up again once against another. And CDY will look towards his chance of fighting this out because I've been believing that the Romy Yang Spider has been waiting this one out for a good long minute. Has gold or has purple nunnies with a blue armor, and on standby, he's finding supplies around this region as it comes through here. Having himself to find these lizards as well is a great benefit into this map. Now that Morrisau has been medicinalized onto having these type of, it's called pest control, you know, for us to smack those lizards out of the way, for the players to get loot, even having the opportunity to pick up Jades along the way. But Romy Yang beginning here, Spider against JJH's Star, new school versus old school Raven. Who do you think is going to take this one on top with the gear and the player in his mind? Might be a good chance. Honestly, I'm not sure if there's anything to be heard around here because Spider is going to be able to go through and making sure he gets himself caught out here. Star looking for the slide uppercut infinite. He's making sure he can catch himself into the LMB. And of course, with everything coming out here, Spider's going to be looking for his chance to use his ultimate in a careful enough scenario. The F2 comes out from Star, looking for the RMB. Is going to be released. There's the horizontal blocking stream. Of course, the V2 is going to be activated. The V1 from Spider. In response, we're going to see the scale rush coming out here. The first V2 block coming to be activated. Spider could get iframe dodge from this point, but the disenchantment was already had. The third block is going to be available for JJH Star, and it was everything coming out here. Are we going to be good to go here? And Star is going to be had a good chance of making sure he can catch himself a victory with the purple armor and the gold weapon, the boot.
New school does take it down, Serve. I was saying that nothing could slow down Spider, but I was proven wrong from JJH. Rising Star, my man, shows up big under the lights, taking down Spider. I think that roller actually was the speed bump for Spider, slowing him down a little. He had massive momentum going to this game, and now he's at 0 kills right now. He goes in the realm of gang, and it just doesn't pan out for him. Xiaoyu versus Tessa. Xiaoyu definitely has the edge. Tessa has to play perfectly, and a rare instance that we see the imperfections coming out from the Juggernaut. Spider now going into the first Yang depletion situation. GG Shaw with the Tessa, everyone piling in to Celestra, looking for those third parties. KLA's 225. Yang depletion, it looks like he did lose out to OUG's Mike. Now finding Arano, getting that nice LMB. Combo work's gonna be invested. Arano backing off right now. 225, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Calm, cool, and collected, waiting for the opportunity to rise. Doesn't want to force it down. Now, with the increase of Youngs in the middle of the game, that means there are 6 possible fights that could be going down, and a lot of those fights are going down in Celestra. Shaw as well. Yang depletion, 2 minutes and 40 seconds. He needs to find a kill. Probing around Tessa, one of the best characters to do it, one of the best characters for this third party situation. When you're against the ropes, you can make something happen, and you have 2 shots at doing it. 2 shells loaded in the tank with that 55% ultimate. But everyone knowing this, playing really, really conservative today. WBG Spider is going to get parried by Fong into the confirmed V1. Spider returns fire with a V1 from the set. Both of them going to get charmed. Spider with the RMB tries to stop Fong, but Assassin's Lunch going to be revealed. And now Fong taking Spider for a ride. The gold dagger doing just too much damage. And WBG Spider is going to get taken down with the goose egg.
We got a lot of fights happening here into the Celestial region. TT5 at wit's end, getting chased out between 3 targets. Maybe make it 4, because JJH's start comes down here with the F2 as a Shail and finding his elimination. But we still have Roma Yang depletion for GG Shaw, finding a V1, getting caught into the enchant. He's gonna have to want the distance one out here as the ravine has been dropped. I'm not sure who got the kill. JG first got an elimination off of Mike with who has Vermilion Bird Spike, but he killed him with the water wheel. Moxie's gonna be happy about that one, dog. You know that one in the past. She's been waiting for a water wheel kill, and we witnessed it live here for the pre-finals. And coming out for another minute and 15 seconds, Shaw is still looking for some hunting. GG Shaw looking for a Rano as he's looking to scare rush out here for the buildings in the building. And this is where Celestia really comes down towards these scare rushes, right? Having a fan, having a dagger, and finding all the lines of sight. GG Shaw getting caught to the initial F2 there. And we can see Arano getting out of here scot-free, but Shaw is still needing a solo. 1 minute left on the board, 60 seconds. Looking for the side uppercut. Not going to happen. He didn't spot him out. Sneaky from out here from Wang Yang. But we're going to see a chance here for Fong getting in the chant off of Wang Liang. As with his chance for the enchant, we could see a way for both of these players to look for it.
GG Shaw with 44 seconds left. Time is ticking. He needs to find his kill. Wang Lang doesn't have any armor, so his name could. Can you track Wang Lang through all these buildings? Shaw sees him in the distance, sees him trying to max ranges, goes out into the open. Not a good place for Wang Lang to be with so many people chasing him, but the max grapple distance doing a lot of work for Wang Lang. He's creating that distance. Can he make it to the Fireflies? He doesn't even need to. He does have ultimate. Shaw has his work out for him. He needs to land a solid Tessa ult in order to pick up this goal, but Wang Lang not going to give this up. He's able to get some line of sight, pop 1 heal. Does he get 2? He does not. Now Shaw with the katana going to send a max range LMB. Wang Lang ready to catch that with a nice parry. Tessa ult's going to come out from Fong. Second one comes out from Wang Lang. He is able to land it, but Wang Lang able to iframe out of that situation because Shaw is going to get taken down by Fong. Wang Lang now versus Fong has the haughty V2. Burns coming out. Fong tries to make his way in the building. LMB's coming out. Wang Lang hasn't connected here. Good dodging coming out from Fong, using the windows perfectly to deny any possibility of punishment. And now we're going to round 2. DRG's Fong versus Wang Lang. Wang Lang doesn't want any part of this. 32%. None of them have ultimates, and it looks like it's going to calm down, and Fong is happy to take some of the loot off of GG Shaw. Coming out a little bit short again. Not winning the realm of Yang and dying to that realm Yang depletion. Now going into the second realm of Yang. We got OUG's Mike versus JJH Star. Who do you think is going to take it? Old school versus new school, serve. Now JJH Star versus OUG's Mike. New school coming down with the focus attack. Pops the F2, but it's going to get matched with by Mike. Mike looking for the LMB. Releases on JJ Star's back. Half charge going to be coming out. Looking for the LMB. He does land it. Mike takes him for a ride. 2-1-1. Big damage going to come out. The gold staff just doing too much damage. No combo break for that Shayo. He's not able to pop his ultimate. And Mike is going to take down that round for the old school. OUG's Mike is heating up. Normal, we saw WBG Spider start off very strong. Now OUG's Mike able to heat up right now, especially on the Akos. This is his comfort pick. This is what he's known for. Gonna pick up that Tiger buff for the Tiger King. Now 8 people alive on the first Morris. Yang depletion still is in play. Everyone's up in Celestia. Fong lurking in the shadows as always. Looking for those last hits. JJH Star though needs that kill on the Shayo. Looking for the light attacks with the Hong Sword, but you're not catching Fong inside Celestia with his dagger. He is getting out of here, but first he's going to give you a piece of his Assassin's Lunge. Now he still, even with the advantage, Fong is going to back out, cap out his health, doesn't want to risk even remotely getting dove on. Tesla ult's going to be invested, and now JJH Star in a tough position, but he does, with the presence of minds, grab his soul back, but Fong with the pistol shot, nice job getting through, and now revealing to Wang Lang that we do have Assassin's Lance. Nice tap dodge, denying Mike's F1. Now Fong gonna take that max heal, doesn't really care to go too crazy right now. He's gonna take some of the resources and go to this end game. Really disappointed play coming out of Fong, already up to 3 kills. Arano on the hottie ult, multiple layers here at the temple inside Celestial, weaving in and out. 3 minutes and 40 seconds. He needs to find a kill for himself. His ult probably will be coming back online. Wang Lang on the outside, so many players, so much opportunity right now in Celestia, but because of this verticality, it's going to be a really tough chance to hold someone down. But with Frostivus at 3, Fong at 3, Verse at 3, Mike at 2, we might be seeing possibly Spider getting overtaken this round.
Yeah, it would be a good chance here. I mean, Frostbiz has himself a 5.1 chance of catching up, whether for placement alone on top of the multipliers to catch into the proposed points value of being at the highest in the whole entire lobby for these top 12 gamers. Now, coming to this play is JG's Verse up against Mike with a gold staff. Not a fun time for him to actually be in, but Verse is going to be checking the crouch LMBs as the cannon shots coming in from AS, looking for this third party of initiative with Wang Liang and Arano into the vicinity as well. Both of these gamers are looking to try to go ahead and force us in. Even Frostbiz can make his appearance. There is a Tesla ultimate coming out, though. Verse able to pop it off against the third party, but Arano catching his RMBs. There's going to be a chance. The kill steal is there. 3 kills for Arano. Now it's 4 players tied in here for 3 kills. No, make it 4 players coming through here, because we lost Verse here into that kill in an elimination. Now Mike keeping himself into the grapples. We're going to see his chance here, focusing on Frostivus. As Frostivus has his chance of just looking to loot this body, Mike will allow for him to do so. It's not that he didn't want him to do it. He allowed for that position to be had, and Frostivus finds himself that Realm Yang victory early on. Very later in the half when we saw the chase happening. Let's take a look at that replay as he won that Realm Yang, because this was a play that he kind of came through very late into the game once the second Realm Yang portal was available for him. He finds himself with a soul break. Arano popping ultimate. Frostbiz in response as such. We're gonna see Arano looking for his chance to just keep low to the ground, looking for level 3 slashes as Frostbiz keeps the higher elevation to his advantage here, looking to try to force this one out. There he goes. This gets disengaged onto the flight forward, finds a horizontal soul break though as it comes through. Not gonna happen. Frostbiz looking for the level 3 charge. He looks for Arano, who's trying to get that heal off. They get higher and higher, the more rage gets consumed, and there it is. Going to be Frostbiz losing out his ultimate rage part, but it's going to be a chance here. It gets dodged out. Let's take a look and see how this turnaround happened, because I'm curious. There's going to be a horizontal here. There's going to be an LMB to the crouch horizontal. Of course, the RMB gets released for the Abyssal Aura, gets some sustain now, gets a horizontal release. No soul break. Looks for another horizontal off the pillar. We can see this chance for the final seconds. Will Frostbiz get a vertical to kill this off? No. He looks for a parry the second time. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Crouch LMB to the RMB, and that's going to be those double crouch LMB horizontal attacks that he just comes out on top. Your boy got 3 eliminations due to that, and he's going to be one of the final participants into this lobby. And Mike, a little bit of a danger spot, Raven. I think he might be eliminated here, and it might be the cause of this one testing champ with the armor swaps. You say he has all these armors on standby.
The double charge is going to come out. Omnidirectional Tiger. Can Mike survive the situation? My man, 1 HP, a chip of health, and a dream. He's going to make his way through window to window. Tiger will not go down so easily. Grapple's coming in. Everyone's consolidating onto him. Great tracking down from the lobby. What can Mike do? He's going to cut corners right now. Go into the center. Look for the scale rush. Ooh, new kiting path. Wait a second. That was spicy. Wait a second. Whoa. Rewind. We're taking this. Now, look at this kiting path. Is that even possible to catch? Mike showing us something new again with some interesting kiting paths right there. Frostivus able to clutch out his Realm of Yang as well, looking real clutch in that moment. I know that parry earlier in the day definitely stung out in Frostivus' mind. This time in the clutch, making sure to stay calm, cool, and collected and cancel that focus out, just tapping it in, landing those light attacks. And now Frostivus with the chance to take back the lead at 17.3. Going for a replay of Mike signing himself. That's how this all went down. The only people who can take down Mike and Spider is themselves. Sign play coming out from Mike and roller play coming out from Spider earlier today.
Yeah, the terrain, it's griefing them, everything, right? No, we're gonna take the consideration that he made up for it when he started finding new pathing for everyone, well, for himself to actually get out there scot-free. And having Fong here with a dagger of gold rarity, kind of going to be a very interesting play into these final circles. We still have a Moonbane still to drop. We had one just expired just then. Well, of course, the Moonbane, the Grief 80% Bane is going to be appearing here in just a moment. Spiritual is active. Wang Liang looking to try to capitalize on looting this one up for himself. As the gear potential comes out here, Wang Liang has 10 grapples. Doesn't really need to have to worry about the escape, but the moment that the Spirit Well gets completed, everyone will try to harbor in, and if not, they're just looking for the loot themselves. That's happened time and time again. Let's take a look and see and flip the coin. Please, Long looking for his gear. He's finding a lot of JCP working out. A little sneaky coming in there, but 2 purple weapons, nunchucks and Hong Sword on standby for those loot to be gathered, and Wang Long hiding that armor away inside the zone. This is a great chance for him, unless it's a Moonbane, spawning in there. I'm gonna knock on wood when I say that, because we never know what's gonna happen when this Grief Bane shows up. As Wang Liang has that insurance policy, he has only 1 elimination, so he's got to make it count. And Mike hiding into the rooftops here, having to work around if Fong wants to try to take the contestation. He's escaping. He doesn't want to take this fight. Mike, on the other hand, violence is incurred upon the Teslas are in the game. Take them out, Mike says. I want to be the only Agos in the game and catch 6 eliminations by the end of the circle. And if not, Tess is going to be the first one of the set. Raven, I mean, Tess is going to be the most difficult point to be made into this round. And I think, honestly, if all the lobby takes care of her, they would have a better time, no?
Tessa and Temi are one of those characters in these end games that if you leave them alive, they just come out of nowhere, and because their ultimates are so oppressive that you can't really risk doing anything until those 2 characters are kind of down. Now, Fong with the gold dagger is going to be able to kite away from everyone, but that cannon on Mike, I was about to point out, Mike does have a cannon. And cannon, one of the most consistent pressuring weapons in these end games next to pistol. 80% Moonbane is going to be coming out, and Fong is going to be circling around over and over. Doesn't want to engage right now, but he's been here a million times before, up to 3 kills. So every placement point matters. There's past a certain point in the game where kills don't mean as much, because there are placement points and there's also multipliers for the amount of points that you get for that round. And as you ladder up, this is why the family process happens, that if there's tons of farriers left, the farriers are going to try to team up and keep each other alive. Same thing with the hotties, because everyone benefits from it, and if they don't do it, they are going to get focused out because of the heal off situations. Everyone knows that hottie has a really good end game in this situation. Now, Tessa, the only threat to the hotties, so of course the hottie nation needs to take down their main enemy, because the Akos and Tarka will be going down to the flying Tarkas, the flying birds, the hottie, with the burn damage going into this end game. Now, can Frostovus capitalize in the situations? He's definitely tidied up his end game macro ideas. There's going to be a no ultimate zone as well going into this last leg. This always makes these end games really spicy, because will it reset by the time the circle closes? It changes a lot of what you should do in order to get the most out of this end game. I'm curious to see who's going to be able to come out in this scuff situation, Serve.
Yeah, and there's another thing I kind of want to bring up to this point. Pre-finals are kind of the predecessing format of where the finals kind of lead into. We don't have pre-post points going into pre-finals. We'll take them into grand finals. But this is an interesting point of being showcased where with the points that we have now, if match point is still set to 30 for solos for the gamers when it comes to their finals performance, this is a really good, interesting spread across the score where we're entering round 4. And let's say Spider did take around 9 or 6 to 7 points right then and there. He could catch his potential of going, like, this is where we can get a good idea about where grand finals will end up, where the rounds could end up having match point gamers by round 5, or even to the extension of this round alone. So hoping to see what this kind of comes out here by the extension for that nighttime Morris map. But while this map is concluding to the final 3 minutes, we still have Frostbus here at the lead in terms of the overall scoreboard for these points. A lot of cannon shots coming out for the positions between all the players. And with the Forbidden Seal now be deactivated here in just a couple of moments, these players will take the opportunity of not wasting any time of putting the pressure on anyone who's low. In the meantime, Fong finds a horizontal against Arano into this region of the rooftops, and we're going to see, there it is, Forbidden Seal has been deactivated as time has gone on, and Fong looks to try to keep himself rotated. We saw this one once before, the lobby, and I mean this without hesitation, the lobby will look towards Tessa here if they can. If not, if she's going to be a threat, Fong has Mortal Defiance on standby, so the moment they think they got her to her last heal, she's going to be able to go for a roundhouse kick if the opportunity arises for herself. Now Frostivus onto the southern end of this ridge. We're going to see Arana, Wang Liang, and she's trying to keep themselves, you know, positioned in a right manner of fashion. We got ourselves 3 hotties left into this lobby, an Akos, a Tarka, and a Tessa walk into a bar type situation where they have to be very careful about what's going to happen next. Fong finds a Tessa enchant onto Arana, who's trying to keep this pressure going through, but Fong getting himself ridiculously low at 200 HP. He's looking to try to avoid every single one of his points. He finds the Mortal Defiance proc to be earned right then and there. He didn't find a heal off in the V2 burn coming out from Arano, keeping the pressure off of Fong is going to be his best play, but then Arano swipes it in. Card declined. He finds that solo. He's back in the game. He's coming through here for the final 2 minutes, Raven, for the elimination.
Rano picks up a clean kill right now and is able to get that soul bloom. The amount of regen that you get from the new glyph system, you possibly have the ultimate going in those last bit. 3 hotties left alive. Wang Lang is going to be forced to pop his ultimate. He needs to find some value here, possibly get some heals off. Takes to the sky, wants to delay right now, but Arano, Frostivus, all looking to stay active right now. We still have JLZS yet to pop that Tarka ultimate. He's going to be setting the ground ablaze. Lots of burn damage is going to come into play for this last little bit. Trees and a little bit of rocked endgame. Rare situation right now. We still got Mike alive on the solo Alcos. Gold staff in hand. Can Mike find a way to make this work? Now, what makes you a champion is not the rounds that you should win, but the rounds that you shouldn't. Odds are stacked against Mike. Counters everywhere surrounding him. He is going to find a nice juggle going on for them, but staff, one of those weapons that you set up for your opponents to take the kill. Frostivus lining up the bow shot up to 4 kills. Can Frostivus overtake WBG Spider, take back the momentum for this day? Wang Lang gonna be hiding in a bush, and now Mike realizing, wait a second, I'm surrounded by a bunch of birds. Can he find an R&B here? He is going to be able to find it versus Frostivus. 30 seconds left. Last little bit of circle is going to be closing in. Mike's trying to hold the center of it. Frostivus challenging Mike for it. He's going to knock Frostivus out to the edge, but Frostivus is going to take to the sky. Triple charge is going to be coming out. Mike on the below ground. Burn is going to be coming out. Now Frostivus activating, going for the kills right now. Gets the first kill onto Frostivus. Second kill. Is it possible? Frostivus is going to have a massive pop-up game. He's going to go to the sky. Omnidirectional Tiger is going to come out, but AS is going to take down Frostivus. Mike is going to go down to AS, and Tarka is going to find a 2-piece right at the end. Rare instance of a Tarka just coming out on top.